All right, so we might as well start off day 11 DIY. I'm the DIY foreman, except when I come in your area. Then it's like, get out of your way, get it done. With insanity. Is this insanity or what?
Yes, it is.
Well, that's what it is. So Tim's car, Tim's gonna be here, but Tim needs us to count the teeth on the gear, which I've been telling him I'm gonna do for months now. You wanna count teeth on a gear?
So you want the...
I don't know, we'll count them both. I bet we'll just count them both and give him a tally once we get them counted. Okay. I bet he watches this, but I'll write it down, I'll text him too. Okay, there's a good way to mark teeth. Mark the first one when you go around. So I won't make you wait while we're counting.
Bottom 60.
Okay, there we go. We got 60 on the top, is something like that? Yeah, 60 and 60 and 60. All right.
On the bottom.
So there we go. We're gonna need to get this. He's gonna be here on the 6th, I believe. So we're gonna have a rolling chassis by then, or something that looks like a rolling chassis. Put his body on. His interior's pretty much done. We can set the seats in there and.
Got to cut a hole for his steering. Got to cut a hole for his brake in his body. Get it lined up what it needs to be.
Do some mocking up. He gets fenders too, front fenders.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
I did a close-up on your reaction, so.
Yeah, Joe don't
So
like
that'll you don't like fenders, but it'll be fun to watch him build them.
Yeah.
Him build them. See, that's not.
Actually,
I'm not in the DIY section when it comes to building fenders.
He wants fenders that can be removed too.
Oh, so you've talked to him about it?
Yeah, I'll have to build them so that they can be on. When he wants them, and he can just take them off with like one wrench.
Perfect. You know more about it than I do then.
Yeah.
I'll watch intently and see how that happens. All right, so starting my day with insanity, and this is a big block blown Ford.
60, yeah.
It's
Toned down to 1,200 horsepower.
Do you know, is it a 428?
It's a 460.
Oh, 460. Okay, so it's
460
Ford.
big block, but it's toned down to about 1,200 horsepower. I think it said it.
Toned down to 400.
Yeah, he said I think it was in his drag car, and it was pushing close to 1,800 horsepower.
Oh wow.
And it runs off of mixed fuel, racing fuel.
Yeah, I had one of those for a minute.
Yeah.
It cost me $10 to go to town and back home by the time I put some avgas in that thing.
Yeah, he said he's going to cruise in.
Yeah.
So he can't do it.
All right, well, I'll start my day here. I'm going to go do some mudslinging now. Oh, I like it. I had somebody comment, oh, you finally swept the floor on YouTube. So I'm over here, I'm tightening up my lines, sanding away, doing a clean, and Daryl came by and gave me an update. Sometimes it's good to count twice. So Tim, if you're watching on Insanity, you're making a lot of noise there, Brian. Okay, we're quiet now.
Huh?
We're quiet on the set. So Daryl came by, second count of the bottom pulley, the top pulley. The top pulley, Tim, if you're watching, is 60, and the bottom pulley has 61. So that's the official count on the blower pulleys for Insanity. All right, so life has priorities, and we're getting it done here. Were you a Boy Scout?
Huh?
Were you a Boy Scout? Were you a Boy Scout?
No, I was in the Royal Rangers.
What is the Royal Rangers creed?
It's basically it's the same thing as the Boy Scouts, but it's from the Christian church.
Okay, yeah. Well, Boy Scouts had that foundation years ago in the beginning, but yeah. So a Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, clean, and reverent. Clean. That's a good thing. I have a goal for today. I mean, you can almost see the walls now. Y'all should have been here a while ago. We're gonna blow this place out today. We got 2 exhaust fans. We're gonna get to the corners. I mean, we need to get done what we need to get done. But then we're gonna walk in tomorrow and we're gonna have a clean environment.
That is, unless Don sits there and makes it all dirty.
No, let's
again.
not pick on nobody. Let's just all get on the same page. Get on, because it's about the culture.
Huh?
It's about the culture. So we're gonna come in here and we're gonna have a clean day to start tomorrow, and we're just gonna get it done today. But that would be a DIY suggestion for anybody. Keep your area clean, especially, this is a body shop. This is like a tough area to keep clean. Bad, tough. But that doesn't mean you can let the junk pile up. Now, if you're gonna put your car together, and you got, whether it be a restoration or a high dollar, we were just talking about insanity. The parts on that motor's an expensive motor. That motor stays, it's on a crate. We keep it tarped up. When you got parts like that, it's got to be in a clean area. That's why we're working on putting all our turnkeys up to Trinity. But getting around to the corners, I can't wait to get to the sandblast booth. There's a sandblast booth. You guys are both painters? Don, you're a painter? I've seen you paint chassis. Are you a painter? Who wants to paint the next chassis?
Paint what?
The next chassis. Don, we got, I don't know if it's gonna be Mike, 32, or Tim's 32, but one's gonna go and then the next one will go. See which one we get mocked up first. So that's my plan for today. I'm just gonna brag on you for a second. So you got the grill shell. We were talking about grill shells and details yesterday. Somebody's actually saying, oh, you're pretty awesome.
Oh.
And we sold a grill shell. Evidently one of our customers, I'm not sure who it was, but they made a comment. Seeing the way you put the grill shell in, he's already getting a grill shell from us without the grills. He said he wants one with grills.
Okay.
So attention to detail pays
There's
off.
another one done over there now.
More rods and more, but you're on Mike's car. Oh, and we got more stuff for Mike.
Okay. Good.
I got the seat numbers and I got all that. Since we talked about Mike, I'm going to throw more Mike pictures in after this one. Here's his car.
Yeah. All
Wood is kind of being put in right now. So that's all Mike gets today, except I'll give him some, he got some console pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
So, anyway, don't let your head get too big, but they're bragging on you out there in the YouTube world. I don't want to steal past Eddie's saying. So I was just telling him about trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Yeah.
And how important it is, even if you're working at home.
Right.
So what's your country boy, I'm from Flippin' saying?
Okay, well, after a while, there's so much crapping around, you need to flush the toilet. That's all there is to it.
So I'm going to go work on thrifty. You know how I'm going to work on thrifty? You'll have to watch the video. You don't watch these videos, do you?
Not much, yeah.
Not ever. Have you ever even seen one?
No.
You're about like my wife. You live this story.
Hey, I've got an iPhone. All I can do is call out and call, get calls, and I look at pictures and send pictures.
Well, you know what just happened on my phone I'm videoing with?
That's about it. Yeah.
Herschel just called me on my phone I'm videoing with, and you know what time it is? Lunchtime.
Yep.
I wonder what's cooking in that way.
Yeah.
So I'm like in the middle of a video, and somebody interrupts my video with a phone call. Who was that?
That was me.
What do you want?
What do you think I want?
What do you think I'm here for? And Renegade's up here.
Look here, what do you think? What do you think I'm here for? I brought the ham, barbecued ham
Man,
from
it's
my
kosher.
house.
You come here, it's kosher every day, kosher. Yeah, I was. Eddie had a good saying. Were you a Boy Scout?
Yeah.
So a Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, clean,
Yeah.
and reverent, right?
Yep.
So I was telling Eddie that. Well, I was actually explaining that to some of the guys in the shop, and we paused on clean.
Yeah.
And then I talked to Eddie about it, and his area is pretty clean.
Yeah.
And it applies to home, here and everywhere, because you guys
Yeah.
had to go through here the other day,
Yeah.
about a couple months ago, and just put it in order. Order's a good thing.
Yeah, we still need to put it in order. We've been
Well,
sanding.
you've been working, but yeah.
Still going though. We get
So he had a great saying, once it all gets messed up, once in a while you gotta flush the toilet.
Well, the one thing you got to do, it shows me when I go in a place that someone's working. You know, if sometimes you ain't got time to clean up when you're sanding
We're in the middle of it.
and you're in the middle of it, but after you get through, it's the time.
You wanna
do
come
it.
in the next day and have it clean. So that's my DIY advice today.
How you get?
We're gonna work on thrifty next.
Okay.
You know what thrifty is?
What is what?
What thrifty is?
Christie.
Thrifty.
Oh, yes, sir, I do know what thrifty is. I know what it is. Do you?
I'm gonna show you in the video. You watch the video. Eddie don't watch these videos. My wife told you watch them. So you'll have to watch the video to see what thrifty is. It's spirit. Okay. Coming up next. All right, we're gonna be thrifty. Help me be thrifty. Herschel come over into my area.
Yeah.
So I've been sanding away. I'm pulling there.
Yeah, he's
proof
working.
I'm sanding.
I
yeah,
can
you got
attest
me.
to that.
Okay. Grab that thing.
Grab this,
Throw it on here.
throw it on here.
Yep. Grab all the random bolts on this one. We getting a load yet?
Hey, you getting it on?
Surely there's some here. I told him we need to clean it up. Oh, yeah, there, it's cleaned up. Let's put them under there. I don't know, I can't find any more bolts laying around. You see any?
There's a bunch of bolts right there.
Oh, my. All right, I see you smiling in the background over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Lee.
Are we talking about Thrifty here?
Thrifty?
Mm-hmm.
I reckon so.
Okay, we get the point yet? You know where I'm going with Thrifty?
I know where you're going with it.
We
I
ain't
know
there,
you.
we ain't there yet. Well, it ain't like we don't have a bolt bin. We got bolts everywhere. Let's go look at another bolt bin and you can tell me, talk about putting things in order. How's that?
Okay.
Well, you see more random bolts anywhere? What?
Yep.
Those are so far away from being able to be put away or taken out and not done. So I'm gonna give you the opportunity to get somebody mad, all right? I had somebody the other day say, "With too much religion, too much politics here. I ain't coming back." I thanked him for sharing his politics and religion, but he could have just left without saying anything.
Yeah.
So let's put things in order here. Okay, we got a pile.
Yeah.
Now this stuff's fairly expensive.
Yes, it is.
That's a grade 8 bolt.
Yes, that's
Find a grade 8 bolt that's even close right there. That's not even as big. Grab that one. Grab that 4.5 inch right there. $4.19 for a bolt. That is not even that big.
Yeah.
So this is probably a $5 bolt that I just picked out of there.
Yeah.
And it's, well, you want to go with putting things in order, or you want to be whoever's faithful in a little? Well, you get one of those, but you only get a little time because somebody told me we're doing too much talking and not enough
Okay.
work.
What are you talking about? You want me to tell them what would I rather do? Go to the boat bin and get a boat correctly? Or
Oh,
hunt for it
and
3
save
hours?
an hour looking for it?
I don't want to do that. I'm
No.
not going to do it. I'm through with that.
No, put me some spiritual. I use my Boy Scout principle: trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean.
Yeah.
I'll save reverent for you. What would reverence, respect? Well, how does that apply to being faithful with the little?
Well, whatsoever you do, you're supposed to do it unto the Lord. You're supposed to be patient, kind, serving the Lord with love and kindness, and what it makes it is.
But that's talking to us Christians,
that's
right?
us as Christians. But
Us
what-
Christians want to trash the world for doing stupid, but we shouldn't
I-
expect anything else out of the world. But we ain't the world here. We're at Spirit Industries.
I had a couple of businesses before. I had the same problem. But I found out that if I would go to those people and correctly talk to them about what this is, what this mismanagement of time is of the essence. Time is wasted time.
Time is
It's a
money.
waste of souls,
Well,
and
we
it's a
should
waste
be-
of
yeah.
energy, and it's a waste of money.
We should redeem our time.
And we,
I'm
there you
redeeming.
got me,
I'm
beat me to it.
redeeming.
Redeeming our time.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. I didn't mean to steal your time.
You're all right, but it's okay. But you know, what do we got? You're talking about time now. What's the essence of time? I'm asking you, what is the essence of time? Why should we be preparing ourselves for building a car, much less going to heaven? What is there something we should?
Well, I mean, bottom line, we're created in the Creator's image. We ought to be creative. We
Yeah.
ought to do everything we do. We ought to do to the best we can. We're not perfect, obviously.
No.
There's only
No.
one that is. But we ought to strive to be good.
Yeah.
I'm working on the culture around here, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
I come back, and
Yeah.
there was so much work. I just was like, I got to hire some more people to get it done.
Yeah.
And you watch the process.
I've watched the whole thing, and I have seen the people have come and gone.
I would have been better off to have been the
I
working
think
foreman.
productivity-
But I couldn't. We had so much.
Yeah.
So much going on, and a lot of parts sitting around. But
Yeah.
I don't know what went to what.
But you do now.
Well, no, I don't. But I'm working on it.
You know a lot more than you did.
I know a lot more than I did, and I'm not
I've
liking
watched
what I
you.
saw
I've come
or
into
seeing.
here. I'm with you all the time. But who's concerned? It's got to say who's concerned. This goes there. Who's concerned about this? The boss, the man that sees that it all goes well. Who's concerned about our will?
I was going to say, yeah.
Who's concerned about it? The boss is. He's concerned about what you do with your time. And for
And
those
it's
that are
our
not interested,
reputation. It's our reputation.
Yeah.
And who we represent.
yeah,
I don't want to put out junk. So you may get a rant, and if you don't like this part of it,
yeah.
you can make a comment, and I'll be glad for that too.
Well,
and
I
you can
want
leave,
those to
or you
hear
can just
this
leave.
right
I
now.
don't care.
What we're gonna try to tell you is, I'm sorry you feel that way, and I love you.
Okay, you're not.
I don't care what your beliefs are right now. I care about what you think about us, and what we are trying to do. Personally, I would rather deal with someone that's considering these thoughts. I would rather deal with someone that is concerned about your welfare as well as your car's welfare.
This ain't even my stuff. This is not mine. I'm steward of it.
Yeah.
And it's people that paid for some of this stuff. They're just waiting to get it. So I'm excited.
I am.
You know what
too.
I'm excited for?
I get to watch you.
See this right here?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I got it on.
Herschel got his on. Hey, they promised they're going to let you preach at the Frog Poly.
Thank you, Lord.
Next year.
Amen.
This will be a good one. And I talked to Herschel today when I went. Y'all see me go to eat lunch.
Yeah.
He interrupted my video just to tell me it had kosher lunch ready.
Yeah.
We're going to take that cooker.
Yep.
You're going to clean it up. We're going to put it in a trailer.
Yeah.
You can trailer, but we're going to put it in a bigger trailer.
Yeah.
And we'll cook one day for just the people that are helping or for whoever's there. We're
Yeah.
not going to sell it. We're not going to announce it. We're not going to have, oh, come get your free hot dog.
Yeah. Well, if you post an order, I guarantee you'll be surprised what I'll fish you.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna tell 'em
no,
like
this,
that.
well, you have,
I'm my own boss on this.
Okay, you're your own boss.
He's my buddy, but
Okay.
it's all good. It's all about what you're talking about. Taking care of business like we should. I'm pastor. I've got to take care of the business of the Lord.
Yeah.
I see more every day. The loose ends I have some loose ends I've got to work on every
Look
day.
at how much do you think is there?
Right here on this right here, I can
Oh,
tell you
my.
right now that there's probably $100 worth of bolts or more, and then the nuts, not counting the nuts.
You tell me where you're shopping at. I just showed you one for $4.
Well, I'm talking about 100. I pointed this box over here.
Oh, you're
Not
still,
counting the nuts. And here's all the rest of them.
oh yeah, one of these,
Yeah, that's stainless
and that's
steel.
stainless steel.
Go buy one. We just
Go
bought
buy one of those. You know how much that'd be?
$3 at Lowe's.
Yeah. Okay, $100.
That's what I'm saying.
And this
And
is
yes,
barely.
you have
This is
looked at all
barely.
This in.
Okay, so enough of my rant. We're working on thrifty. We're working on cleaning.
Yeah. Yep.
How's the body shop look over there?
Boy, it looks great. I was just walking through just now, getting a lot of stuff done. The doors are square. The bodies look great. I'm lusting in my heart for one of the bodies. You know that.
Yeah,
and I love them. And I'm sitting in here, bodies that's getting ready to go out. I'm really excited about seeing that. And one of these days, if the good Lord blesses me enough, I'll come and buy one, and I'll put it together.
You're
and then,
working on your dream car right now.
Well,
I see that.
it's-
We'll see it.
we bought it to sell, but it's okay.
Okay, well, I don't know if we offended anybody good enough for them to leave yet.
I
but
love you.
We're going to be, we're at the end of this video. This is DIY. I'm the working foreman.
She is
The
too.
DIY foreman.
He's wringing wet.
Do it yourself.
Amen.
Except I got some good people here. Some really good people.
I got my buddy Lee with me
And
too.
Lee's with.
He's with me.
So
He's
it's
my
all
bass
good.
player at church.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't played for years and years. I might have to,
You might have to come help us.
I might have to come play sometime.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Well, very good. That's the end of today. I'm on a 40-day challenge, DIY challenge.
You can do it.
I can get it lined out in 40 days being the foreman.
Thank
And
you, Lord.
this is day 11.